It's been a difficult few years for the global economy, with a number of shocks hitting in quick succession. We think there are further difficulties ahead, including a likely US recession later this year. The COVID-19 pandemic undoubtedly has been the biggest shock in recent years hitting the global economy. Obviously, there was a very big recession initially when the pandemic began, but there were also a number of aftershocks that remain to this day, including supply chain disruption and higher inflation. We see a few risks to the global economy. One is the prospect that inflation might become more entrenched, as happened in the 1970s, particularly after the last couple of years of above target inflation. Another big risk is geopolitical risks, as we've seen in the last year with Russia's invasion of Ukraine and tensions between the US and China. We think the worst is over for the global economy now, at least in most places. The current state of the global economy is pretty challenging, but there are certainly glimmers of optimism. For instance, in Europe, natural gas prices are falling and China's economy is reopening, but in some regions there are more challenges, like in the US, where we expect a recession later this year. I don't agree that the good times are over for the global economy. Since the Industrial Revolution, the story of economic history from decade to decade has been one of continual technological progress and better standards of living. One thing we should learn from the last years of crisis is the importance of resilience. A lot of shocks can happen and do happen, and good times don't necessarily last forever. On the other hand, we've also learned that humans and societies are very adaptable, just as we've seen in response to COVID-19 and lockdowns, the way that we've moved to working from home arrangements and other changes to our lives.